I am so far with these Christmas videos doing a very successful run of different earrings, accessories, outfits. Can I keep this up for the entire month? We'll see. Hello there, friendly nerd, Tori here. How are we? I hope you're all doing well. I don't know if I said that sentence wrong. Hello there, it's your friendly neighbourhood nerd, Tori. I don't know if I got all those words out. I said it in kind of like a blah blah. I don't know, I'll see in editing. So a while ago I asked you guys over on Instagram what videos you'd like to see on my channel during the Christmas season, and you guys gave a few different suggestions. I got some like collection videos coming up for you. Obviously I've done a couple of hauls already and unboxings, but this one was suggested by a few of you. Not precisely this idea, but I kind of reworked it into how I could do it. A Christmas edition of my theme parks of Tori's. With Tori. It's only one of me. I don't have a co-host. Theme parks series where I kind of like rank and review the different theme parks that I've been to. I think I've done 4 episodes of it so far. And I've done like 20 plus different theme parks. So there is more episodes of it to come, but that probably won't be till the new year I put out new episodes of that. But I thought, because you guys suggested a Christmas version of it, I was wondering how I could do a Christmas version of it. So I have decided to do my top 5 favourite theme parks for during the Christmas season. Just kind of talk a little bit about what each one has to offer. To be honest with you, I did struggle with this because I haven't actually been to many theme parks other than Disney for the Christmas season, so it was kind of hard to work around. But yeah, I managed to make a top 5. Okay, so the top 4 I've been to during Christmas season, and then the 5th one was just one that I've seen during Christmas season and I thought it'd look cool. So I kind of researched a bit about that. So the top 4 is genuine, and then I had to get creative for number 5. So yeah, that's just kind of a little thing just to put out there. But yeah, these are my top 5 theme parks to visit during Christmas. And also just keep in mind, a little note for this, most theme parks, I know it's definitely with Disney parks, but I think it's most theme parks as well, do start their Christmas season from mid-November. And that's usually when I recommend people. Christmas is my favourite time to go to Disneyland Paris. And my biggest tip for that, and I think this goes for all theme parks no matter what one you're visiting, go for like Christmas season at the beginning of whenever they start it. So if you can go to Disney for Christmas, I'd recommend going like end of November sort of time, because most people want to go to Christmas the closer to Christmas Day. The closer to Christmas Day you go, and I believe this is for any theme park, the busier it's going to be and the more expensive it's going to be. It's a popular season, they're going to hike their prices up. So that's just a little tip. Go end of November. Obviously check with the theme park that you're going with when their Christmas season starts, but most will start theirs in like mid-November, like Disney has. So yeah, just thought I'd throw that out there. Yeah, I think without further ado, let's get on with the video. And so yeah, I have done these in order, as you kind of would have guessed. So starting off at number 5, I have got Legoland. Now, I've been to 2 Legolands. I have been to Windsor, and I have been to the one in Denmark. So I can't speak for any of like the American ones or any other Legolands. And as I have said, I haven't been to this during Christmas. I've been to Legoland a few times, but I haven't been during Christmas season. But I did some research with other theme park channels on YouTube, and it does look quite fun to go during Christmas season. So that's why I thought I'd include it on the list, because it is, Legoland Windsor is my favourite UK theme park, probably up there with Chessington actually. So that's why I thought I'd include it as number 5, because the theming of it during Christmas, it just looked fun. I couldn't find out if they do anything special for the Christmas season, such as shows and food and beverages and all of that. But with Legoland, I think I've said it in the Legoland episode, which I'll leave up here, of Theme Parks with Tori. I've done the Windsor episode so far. The theming at Legoland is very different to every other theme park because everything is generally made out of Lego. So obviously they're going to do loads of Christmas Lego decorations all over the place. And from what I could see from vlogs, it just looked fun and very cool, and obviously who doesn't like Lego really? So yeah, as I said already, when I was coming up with this video idea after you guys said you wanted something like this, I was struggling of what, because top 4 doesn't really sound good, so I was like, I have to do top 5, but I haven't been to 5 different theme parks at Christmas. So I chucked that one in, so that's that. Coming in at number 4, this doesn't really count as theme park, it depends on how you look at your theme park rules of what you class as a theme park and not. But I've got Hyde Park's Winter Wonderland. So I'm pretty sure if you live in the UK, you have been to this. Either as a kid or wherever you go every year as a tradition, you've been to this. So I'm pretty sure everyone I know has been to it. Yeah, for all my UK subscribers, you guys will know what it is. I'm pretty sure it is quite an international famous thing, but for my American friends I will just kind of sum it up. In Hyde Park, around Christmas time, I'm pretty sure they do start at around November, but it does run all the way up to Christmas, and I think it does go into January a little bit as well. It's literally what the title says, a winter wonderland. It's a giant like Christmas market. You've got all kind of like different winter Christmassy foods and booths from like all over Europe. I think like you're gonna have some, like what I think when you think of Christmas and think of stuff like that, you think of like German and French Christmas markets. You have the little booths and like mulled wine and different beers and like different types of meats and all of that. Get all of that. There's so many different food options. Don't go there on a diet. But obviously for what we're here for, it's got rides as well. And the good thing with this is when I went, I don't really go on the rides. I just kind of go there for the food. But it has got a mixture of rides for everyone. So if you're going as a family with young kids, there's perfect little, you know, fun little rides, you know, like little merry-go-rounds, little Ferris wheels, stuff like that. But if you're going as an adult, there is still, like, not roller coasters, because obviously it's in a park, but there are still big, fun, like, thrill rides. So it's literally something for all the family. Loads of rides, loads of food, loads of drinks. And it's Christmas in London, so it's very magical. And obviously if you're going for that, you can tie in going Christmas shopping through London and obviously seeing all the Christmas lights and everything lit up, which is just as magical in itself, but that doesn't count because London isn't a theme park. So this is kind of stretching the rules a bit because it technically isn't a theme park, but there's rides and there's food and it's an attraction thing, so I thought it would loosen the rules a bit, so that counts. So if you get the chance to go, I definitely recommend it. For any of my American viewers, if you are ever over in the UK, November to January kind of time, do see if you can go because it is absolutely magical. I think that's the only way to say. Okay, and then coming in at number 3, I have only done this once, and that was when I was 7. So this is winding back the years quite a bit, but that is Universal Studios in Orlando. Honestly, I can't remember that much of it. I was 7, but I have watched our family videos back quite a bit, and it did look pretty cool. One thing that I can remember was the Macy's parade. I think that's what it's called. Where they have like the giant balloon things going through the middle of the studios. I remember that. I remember there being loads of cool lights and decorations. And the thing is because we went over to Florida for Christmas, the thing that I can remember with that is it just being so different, because for me, I always relate Christmas to cold and snow and wrapping up and then spending Christmas in shorts and t-shirt and it being hot and seeing Santa out while I'm wearing shorts. It just didn't feel right for me, but it was like a very different experience of Christmas, you know. But for the locals it was cold for them, but you know, for us it was hot. People kept offering us hot chocolates because they thought there was something wrong with us walking around in shorts. All the locals kept trying to offer us hot chocolates and stuff like that, and we're like, no, it's boiling. Yeah, I can't really remember much of it, but I can remember there being loads of parades and shows, the Macy's parade in particular that I can remember. And yeah, I have watched vloggers on here. I do follow a lot of Florida-based vloggers on here. So I'm very looking forward to seeing everyone's vlogs from there to refresh my memory, and I would like to go back over there quite soon. So Universal Studios is at number 3. I think 2 and 1 on this ranking is going to be fairly obvious, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Coming in at number 2, we have got Walt Disney World, but probably more specifically Magic Kingdom, but I did just list it down as Walt Disney World because all 4 parks do have their offerings for Christmas. I can't really remember much from Animal Kingdom at Christmas and Studios at Christmas, but I can remember Epcot at Christmas having everything lit up and decorated, and there being special Christmas foods and beverages and stuff like that in all of the World Showcase countries. Obviously Magic Kingdom, everyone knows that at Christmas time is amazing. parade's insane. All the characters dressed up. I actually have my Florida autograph book over there, and like all the characters are in their Christmas outfits. Mickey and Minnie were like dressed in like their skiing outfits, like they had their like ugly jumpers on, but they looked quite cute. They had their scarves on, their boots on, and they were like in front of a snowy backdrop, even though we're in Florida. It was all very cute. And honestly, Christmas at any Disney park looks so gorgeous. But I've only done Christmas in 2 Disney parks, and Walt Disney World does earn the 2nd place. Do you feel like all Disney parks do have the same level of magic when it comes to Christmas? Because obviously they're all kind of working off the same thing. The only reason why Disney World has scored a number 2 on this place, even though I do think generally it does have like better shows, better parades and stuff like that, it just comes, I know they can't control this factor, it's just something I'm just taking into consideration. As I just said, Christmas for me is cold, snowy, wrapping up weather. It just doesn't sit right with me wearing shorts for Christmas season. There's just something about it. It doesn't sit right with me. And I know Disney World can't help the weather, but yeah, it just doesn't feel right seeing fake snow while wearing shorts. Doesn't. And I think you've all guessed what's coming in at number 1. Obviously it's going to be Disneyland Paris. I have been to Disneyland Paris at Christmas more times than I can count. I just love it so much. Obviously you get the coldness and the wrapping upness, so you can enjoy hot chocolates and all the hot drinks more. They do themed hot drinks. I've had this Olaf one a few times. There's a Mickey Minnie one. Like, I think the Minnie one was like a strawberry flavour, and then the Mickey one was like a not chocolate orange flavour. Hot chocolates. I'm getting too passionate over these hot drinks, oh my god. And I just generally think Paris does Christmas better because it is like, I'm pretty sure it's the only Disney park that does get like a proper winter, gets proper cold. Paris gets freezing during the winter. And so just seeing all the characters like wrapped up, like not wrapped up just to look, to fit in with the Christmas theme, they're generally wrapped up to keep warm because it's cold. The princesses come out in long sleeves, and you can see how thick their sleeves are to keep them warm, and they've all got turtlenecks on. You know, Peter Pan coming out with thicker tights on and he's got a turtleneck on. It just adds something to it. And I do think Disneyland Paris Christmas parades are top tier. There is a new one on this year which I'm so excited about. By the time this video goes up, I will have been, so I will have seen it, but as I'm filming this now, I haven't seen it yet. I'm avoiding all spoilers because I want to watch it first time without knowing anything about it, because this will be my first time seeing a Disney parade since January 2020. So that's that. And it's also a brand new Christmas parade. I did see the previous parade, Christmas parade, once. That was so magical. Winnie the Pooh and friends were dressed as postmen to deliver the letters to Santa. It was adorable. Everything about it was magical. My favourite Disneyland Paris Christmas parade is Chant C'est Noël. Probably pronounced that wrong. It was one of the parades that they did when I was a kid. The soundtrack is mainly all in French, which kind of just adds to it for me. It just adds that little extra sparkle, little magic. We play it every year. It's on our Christmas playlist. It's just one of our general Christmas songs, and for our family and friends that haven't been to Disney, they're like, what is this? But because my entire family is Disney park lovers, they kind of assume it's something like that. It's just generally, I can't even describe Disneyland Paris at Christmas. It's just a different level. And in the studio park, down where Ratatouille Corner is, along like the walkway when you're going down there, like when you're coming past Crush's Coaster and you're walking down to the Ratatouille Corner, they have the little huts that you'd find on a Christmas market in like France or Germany or somewhere like that, selling, you know, Christmassy food. Like you can get your mulled wine, you can get your pretzels, all of that, and it just smells like a Christmas market, and it's amazing. And then in the main park, it's just, and the castle during the winter, it glistens. It has like this sparkle on it. When the lights start to go, you know, dim, you know, in Europe, it starts to go dark at like 3 o'clock, because I don't know. The castle like starts to glitter and glim. It's amazing. And on Main Street, when you're walking down there in the mornings, I think it's like every 5 minutes or something, there's like a little jingle play, just to kind of let you know it's about to happen. And then it just starts fake snowing. Or Disneyland Paris locals, we call it Snope, because it's fake snow mixed with soap to give it this consistency. So we call it Snope. Yeah, and it's just so fun. I could sit here for ages talking about it. Some upcoming videos, as I did say, by the time this has gone up, I've already been, so there will be some Disneyland Paris Christmas content coming your way very soon. So I won't sit here and spoil what's to come. But this one will be very different because it's the first Christmas season post-lockdown, because I'm pretty sure they were shut for 2020. And I haven't been... My last Christmas at Disney was actually in 2019. And yeah, as I said, they've got a new parade. We can do parades again. So a complete new season. Very exciting. Can't wait. And so if you don't want to miss that, subscribe, hit the bell notification because that will be coming your way very soon. Yeah, that is my top 5 favourite theme parks to go to at Christmas, with the exception of Legoland. I will probably get there at some point for Christmas. Maybe I'll go this year. I don't know. But yeah, definitely check those out. And yeah, that is that. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have been to theme parks during the Christmas season, let me know down below which one's your favourite. Is it a Disney park, or is there another theme park that just kind of snips the post for you? Let me know. If you'd like to see more from Wad, don't forget to click subscribe down below, and while you're down there, don't forget to ding that notification bell. Me, you might as well. You're already down there. I really need to sneeze, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.